Hello, everybody. I'm playing Stanley Parable again, and it popped up with this, and I thought it looked interesting for me to start recording. So here I am. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. It's just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. You're welcome. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. That's pretty nice. That's assuming there's going to be a part 3, eh? Anyways, welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. This is part 2. Anyways, back to it. You've already seen that. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
50 clicks, that's a lot of clicks, narrator. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, I don't know where that is. Oh yeah, also. Oh, it's not there. On one of these computers one time, there was like a little code thing. It was on that door right there.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Isn't that a little farther back? No, yes it was.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. That's 17. 16, 15.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god, narrator. Such a piece of shit. What is going on in there? Who knows? I don't care.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm going back.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. I think it's this way.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine do that one again!
He was gonna be like, joking, you don't get the achievement. Use a bitch. That's what he's gonna say.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Oh,
We
wow.
did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Well, that was quite the adventure. Didn't even know that was a thing. I was just clicking on doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one we feeling today, boys? Dang, thought I could climb on that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What happens if I just don't type it in? I think the narrator gets me.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I can't figure out the code here.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Was it to... Hold up. 2, 8, 4... Hooray, I did it. The last time I did the elevator like 20 times. I remember doing that. I also did that little alt route where I died.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ooh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I already did that route. I'll do it again at some point, but... Let's see what the true ending is.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Hey, look, another stairwell. Well, not really a stairwell. I guess just a path.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where's mine? Oh, ran out of stuff. What do you know, Stanley's? I forgot. I'm kind of stupid. It's like 3. It's like one of those. Something like that. Alright. Next part.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I
No.
guess.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blind? No.
And here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Nothing. Guess you're gonna go over here. Five. Just a 5. System
And when at last he
power.
found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But I don't know. Might want to put it back on. Did I win? Is Stanley a winner?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had
Hooray.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.